Hello, good morning. Good morning all, and welcome Toastmaster and guests to Technopark Toastmaster meeting number 57. I am Prabin and I will be the acting at arms of the day. Toastmaster International is a non-profitable organization started by Ralph C. Smeddy to promote public speaking. Let me quote the mission of the Toastmaster Club. We provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. There are some guidelines, ground rules which need to be followed during the meeting. Please refrain from making any reference to religion, political, and sex in your speech, which may hurt others' sentiments. Please turn off all the noise-making devices like mobile phone or put them in silent mode. Avoid cross-talking while someone is speaking. Consider this virtual setup. Please ensure that you mute yourself if you are not speaking. I request all the guests to put their name in the meeting chat to introduce yourself, your name, your organization, and how you know about this meeting. If you are interested in joining this club, you may stay back after the meeting to reach out to us. Once again, I welcome all of you, the Technopark Toastmaster meeting. Now I would like to invite the President for his address. Toastmaster Prakash is technology consultant at Tata Elxsi, who likes traveling, reading, and good designs. Over to you, Prakash. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Pin, for that warm welcome. Just spotlight. So, good morning and welcome everyone for Technopark Toastmasters meeting number 57. We are very happy to have you here. As the president of Technopark Toastmasters Club, I declare this meeting open. Let us first, take a few moments to get to know the guests. We have, I think, one or two guests today. Could you please unmute and come on video and talk about how did you come to know about this? Hello, Arun.
Hi, Prakash.
Yeah,
my name is Arun, and so okay, my name is Arun, and I am from Kollam. Currently, I'm working in Alliance Technology Trivandrum. So actually, I have to deal with my clients and all. So I have some issue with my public speaking and presentation skills. So one of my friends told me, so it is better place to join Toastmasters or some other place. So that's why I choose Toastmaster. So I think it's a better place for that.
Okay. Thank you, Arun. Yeah, you're at the right place. There is one more Realme 5 Pro. Is it guest?
Yes. Hi, Prakash.
Yeah.
Myself, Shashna. I'm working in Infosys. So I got to know these details from internet. The reason I'm here is I just wanted to be part of some club which is active in discussions and other assignments which can enhance something on my career. So that's the idea. Just wanted to be part of some activity apart from my office work. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Shasna, right?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. Okay. So this is an active club with, we have regular meetings on every week and you'll get to an idea of how a meeting is conducted. Just for the sake of guest, basically Toastmasters is an international non-profit organization which basically provides an opportunity for people to improve their communication as well as leadership skills. We Technopark Toastmasters usually meet on every week online, and we have once in a month physical meeting also. And we conduct the meeting. There is an equal opportunity for everyone to improve prepared speeches as well as impromptu speeches. Today, our meeting is basically focusing on impromptu session where everyone will be given an opportunity to put an impromptu topic. So before that, as you all know, the weather is really a little bit irritating, or maybe good. How do you look at that? But overall, if you look at that, maybe for the past 3 years, this is one occasion where most of the companies started coming back and celebrating in a big manner the Onam celebration. And this is the first time maybe for a few years. So we all have some good experience about how we celebrated our festivals in younger days, as well as how we have celebrated. If you look at that, maybe in the last 3 years, we did not get an opportunity to celebrate much. So this year, I think everything is changed, and there is a good amount of celebration going on. I could see a lot of companies have already started conducting their celebration, and we in Technopark we have this procession, right? People usually walk around. It's really happy to see companies started doing that, and of course the Monasudhya as well. Today, our theme, every meeting is conducted with a theme, and our theme is based on that festival mood. And we have a very new Toastmaster. She is very talented with close to 17 years of experience in technology field, and specifically from that side. So you know how she might be technologically into. Right now, she's in a transformational stage, and she's trying to transform herself into a cloud technologist as well as IoT. Myself, memory serves me well. But anyway, we have Toastmaster Kavita with us to conduct this meeting. So, Toastmaster Kavita, the stage is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Prakash. Greetings, fellow Toastmasters and guests. The table topics session is a portion of the meeting designed to give each member of the club and guests an opportunity to speak impromptu for a minute or two on some new topic. As a Toastmaster, I have prepared topics for you, and the topic is centered around Onam. I will give each speaker a random topic, and you will get around 2 to 3 minutes to speak on that topic. Next, let me introduce the general evaluator. Toastmaster Manu Solomon is the general evaluator for this meeting. Manu is from Kollam, and he works for a company, Infoblogs at Technopark. He has been working for the past 10 years, and his wife also works at the same company. They have a 4-year-old kid. Manu enjoys new and different things, doing new and different things. So over to the general evaluator, Toastmaster Manu.
Thanks, Toastmaster Kavita. Good morning, everybody, fellow Toastmasters, and we have a good number of guests as well. A warm welcome to our guests. For the benefit of the guests, I will explain what this role is. I am the general evaluator for today, and I'll conduct the evaluation portion of our meeting. So the purpose of the general evaluator is to evaluate the meeting as a whole, whatever happens in the meeting or throughout the meeting. During the meeting, I'll take notes on everything that happened, the good things, the things that we can improve, and I'll come back towards the end of the meeting with a report on what can be improved and what are the good things. Now, to help me with this evaluation, I have a tag team. Tag is basically timer, counter, and the grammarian. So I'll call upon each of the tag team members to come forward and explain their roles. So I'll start with Dave. So Dave is doing a dual role today. He's doing a grammarian as well as an counter role. So Dave is working at TCS as a business analyst for the past 7 years, a very active Toastmaster, and he did a really good job in the last session as a general evaluator too. I'm hoping I'll match up to that. He's passionate about public speaking and also playing badminton. Over to you, Toastmaster Dave, to explain your roles.
Thank you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Manu. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and the 2 guests we have today. As you know, we're playing a role of grammarian as well as counter. So first, let me explain the role of grammarian. As this role asked me to monitor each one of you and tell about the good usages of your grammar and not so good usages. Also, it is my duty to introduce the word of the day. The word of the day for today is grandeur, which means splendor and impressive. His speech captured the beauty and grandeur of the city. So try to use this word of the day as much as possible in your speeches, and you will be applauded for this. And at the end of the meeting, I'll be again coming back and share my report. And coming to my R counter role, as you know, most of us, when we traveling, we don't like speed breakers. So similarly, in speech, we want that continuous flow in our speech, but it never happens. Always we make that ask, we just think for some time. Those are the real breakers. So as my role, I listen to all those filler sounds like ask, sometimes, but sometimes we repeat so many repetitive words like all those things I'll be monitoring closely for your speech, and at the end of the meeting, I'll be presenting my report. So just to give a tip to avoid those filler words, take your time, think, and then speak. It's a lag between thinking and speaking that brings that filler word. So take your time and then speak. Back to you, Toastmaster Manu. Manu, you are on mute.
Sorry. Thanks, Toastmaster Dave. So thank you, Toastmaster Dave, for giving a very detailed explanation on the grammarian as well as the R counter role. Now, the third role is the timer role, and we have Toastmaster Prabin, who is going to do that role. Prabin is from Trivandrum, Kerala, and he's currently working at Oracle, and he's a newly joined Toastmaster as well. So over to you, Toastmaster Prabin, to explain what the timer role is.
Yeah, warm welcome all, and good morning, Toastmaster and guests. So I will explain my timer role here. So as timer, I will time all the speakers today, which include table topic, prepared speech, and evaluations. I will also alert each speakers they have left time using that green card, yellow card, and red card actually. So for table topic, the maximum allowed time 2 minutes. So first minute I will change my background as a green, and that 1 minute and 30 seconds I will change my background as yellow, and 2 minutes I will change my background as red color. So for prepared speech, the maximum allotted time is 4 to 6 minutes. At 4 minutes, I will change the background color to green, and 5 minutes I will change the background color to yellow, and 6 minutes I will change the background color as red. For evaluation, maximum allowed time is like 2 to 3 minutes. At 2 minutes, I will change the background as green, and 2 minutes 30 seconds I will change the background as red, yellow, and that 3 minutes I will change the background as red. So after end of the meeting, I will share the report. Who all are taking more than for table topic, who all are taking more than 2 minutes, and who all are taking more than 3 minutes for evaluations. Thank you. Over to Toastmaster.
Thanks, Toastmaster Pravin, for explaining the role in detail. Now, yeah, let me hand it over to our topic master, Toastmaster Kavita, for the next session. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Manu. Festivals are time when we come together as groups, as organizations, as families to have food together, to sing together, dance together, celebrate together. Celebrations raise the energy, bring positivity, improve the productivity, increase the creativity of individuals. Today's table topics are centered around Onam celebration. We'll be visiting the grandeur and memories that Onam brings in. Let me share my deck. Is the screen visible?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
You can minimize the left side if you want. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay. So the rules of table topics are simple. I'll be presenting a topic. We'll pick up a speaker. You can volunteer, or maybe I'll pick up a speaker. You'll be presented with a topic. The topic can be either it may be a visual, So the speaker is free to talk whatever they judge regarding the visual. And the other type will be there'll be a sentence, and the speaker is expected to include that sentence in their speech. Okay, and the time is between 2 and 3 minutes. Okay, so who will go first? Do we have volunteers, or maybe somebody from Toastmasters can start?
Okay, Kavita, I'll go first. Maybe it's all a topic.
Just a second. Sorry. I just need to know who is this actually. I've minimized.
Dave.
Dev, yeah, Dev. So your topic is first thing that comes to my mind when I think of Onam.
As a foodie, the first thing that comes to my mind is Onam Sadhya, but I'm not going to speak on that. As a boy, as fellow boys over there, who doesn't like Kerala sarees? Raise your hands. I will not see any hands. Who likes Kerala sarees? Can somebody raise their hands? Nobody likes? Okay, see. That's one thing that immediately comes to my mind during Onam. Because, good morning, fellow Toastmasters and my dear guest. As you know, celebration are meant to group people or join people. But Onam is not only celebrated in Kerala, it is celebrated by Malayalis across the world. Not only by Malayalis, I have seen people in Chennai, people in Bangalore, other state people wearing those Kerala sarees just for it is Onam. That's the unity it brings in. Moreover, it is celebrated by all religion, by all caste, by all section of people. So always in life, all those celebrations which we come across, the Diwali, Onam, Christmas, it reminds me one thing. We are happy. Do you know why? First thing, we get holidays and we get to time to go back to our hometown. I know people in Kerala, wherever they are, for Onam, somehow they come back to their hometown. So as a people, as a worker, as an IT company, I would not say workers as associates in IT company, we enjoy those long holidays. As a business also, if you see, Onam is a time when we go out and purchase despite the cost. Go to a textile shop, go to a fruit shop, go to any shop, we see people purchasing, which means more money is coming out of people and going to some other people, which will help the business, which will help the country. And third, and the most important thing is unity. As you know, Onam brings the unity among the people. Days back, I saw a status from our fellow Toastmaster who's from Infosys. You know, the company set up all the people who have come to, it was such a grandeur celebration. I could see all of them smiling on that particular day. I know they have work pressure, I know they have all those tension, but this particular Onam celebration reminds us that life is all about being together, celebrating those little moments with our people who love us the most. Maybe our families, friends, fellow colleagues, fellow Toastmasters. So enjoy the Onam celebration. All the very best. Thank you. Back.
Thank you, Dev. Okay, and who's our next speaker? Vinita, you'd like to go next?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. So this is your topic, Vinita.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Good morning. So today, I think for me to speak, I have a picture of Mahabali. So Mahabali is the main person who is because of whom we are celebrating Onam. And I think everybody knows that there is a beautiful story associated with how Onam came to being and how Mahabali played a part in it. So it was said that many years ago, Mahabali was a king, and he had a kingdom where everybody was very happy and kind and honest. And it was such a beautiful kingdom that people were so happy, and there was a brotherly feeling, a feeling of togetherness and love. And it was a huge city with a lot of grandeur and a lot of happiness and a lot of richness. So what happens is that the gods actually saw this, and they felt jealous of him, and the gods decided to teach him a lesson. So one of the gods, they came to Mahabali, and he asked him for that. He needed some 3 pieces of land. So Mahabali, being such a great person, he actually told him he could take 3 pieces of land, which his feet would cover. And what happened? It was a god. So what he did is, when he put his first feet, it covered the entire kingdom. And when he put the second feet, it covered and finally there was no place for him to put his 3rd feet. So finally he asked Mahabali, like, what can I do? And Mahabali said, you can put it on my head. And so the god put the 3rd feet on his head and pushed him underground. So it is said that finally Mahabali was actually kicked out from his whole kingdom, from everything that he had. And so then finally he asked for a boon, like, could he at least come and visit the people at least once? And so every year, Mahabali comes and he visits the people, and that is how we have Onam. And just so that all the people, that is us, we try to keep him happy, or that when Mahabali comes, he should see everybody is happy. And that is why we have Onam, which is filled with colors, which is filled with togetherness, food, music, and love. So that is what comes into my mind. Thank you.
Thank you, Vinita. Thanks for revisiting the story, and it's refreshing that. Thank you very much. Okay, who will go next?
Hello,
Arun or
Yeah,
Arun,
yes.
would you like to go next?
No, Kavita. I'm not prepared for that, so you can
No,
go. I'll go next.
this is not
Actually,
prepared.
yeah,
No,
sometimes.
nobody's prepared. Maybe you can give it a try. Okay, maybe you can come towards the end.
Okay, fine.
Okay, yeah. Shazna, would you like to go next?
Yeah, I'll give
Yeah.
it a try.
Yeah, sure. This is your topic. My earliest memory of Onam.
Okay, thanks, Kavita, for the topic. Good morning, everyone. So the topic is like my earliest memory of the Onam. I am quite sure, like, if I understand the topic, but I would say like the earliest memories of my Onam is rooted back to my childhood memories, where I have like a what to say.
I think it dropped off some connection issue.
Oh, we lost her. Okay. Maybe we can have the next speaker.
Sure.
Yeah, who'd like to go next? Maybe Prabin, do you like to go next?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
Let me share the screen again. If I were Mahabali for a day.
Yeah, thanks for that. Really, it's a good topic. So if we are the Mahabali for the day, so first I want to say that Mahabali look and feel, definitely it will be a challenging one for me actually. So Mahabali, if I wear the Mahabali dress, definitely it will not fit for me. The reason, so I'm a skeleton, but Mahabali should be some fatty, obvious, obviously actually. So that is coming in mind first. So if I wear the Mahabali dress, definitely I can act like that. So I can remember that 2 years back when I worked in the Tata Legacy. So so a lot of people's each company will come as a Conway, and they will act as a Mahabali and Tiger and like that actually. So I can act like that. That was I want to mention here. Thank you.
Thank you, Prabin. So that was exciting. So I see Shasna is back. Would you like to continue where you left off, Shasna?
Yeah, yes, Kavita. Like, so yeah, my childhood memories are like my favorite memories regarding the Onam, where like I mean, especially on those schooling days, like when we have the last day of like school closing, where we celebrate Onam with actually I'm not getting words. Actually, I'm stuck. But yeah, yes, that's my favorite memories regarding the Onam. We organized like in groups. We got divided into groups, and then we will have like the entire celebrations like happening with the friends. I mean, sorry, I'm stuck. I'm not getting the topic. I'll pass. Maybe I'll take it next time.
No, Shasna, that was a good attempt actually. Thank you for taking that attempt. Okay. Okay, we have the next speaker who would like to go next.
Yeah, I'll go next.
Yeah, Manu, I'll share the topic. It's a visual.
Thanks, Topic Master Kavita. So the visual that I saw there was Athapukalam. Athapukalam is something that we normally don't put in our homes, but I remember we doing it every year in our office. But yes, due to COVID, we never could do that the last 2 years, right? But this year we did it. Today there is an Onam function at our office after this meeting, so I'll be going to office to see the Athapukalam in our office after 2 years. It's a great occasion where we see a lot of collaboration. In our office, people collaborate for work, right? And that's something that everybody does. But the Athapukalam is something that everybody collaborates. One person will be drawing the circle using string and a pen. They do it. I mean, it's an art to do that. And there would be some who will go and buy those flowers, and there will be a lot of people trying to make the design, come to a final agreement on what that design is, and then finally laying down all um, the flowers, right? The flowers of different colors, and the next and the most important thing is taking photos, right? That happens today during the function. Everybody, I mean, there would be a long list of people with their families, with their friends, colleagues, standing next to that Tapukalam and taking all those photos, right? So we have been doing that as a tradition for the last 10 years I've been here in this company, and only the 2 years COVID we could not do it. Those were all virtual celebrations, and this is like a live celebration we are going to have. So happy to see that after 2 years. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Manu. Yeah, the Athapukalam and the Onam celebration are one thing I miss about working basically. So thank you for that. Okay, who goes next? Prakash, would you like to go next?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, let me share my screen. We went Onam shopping.
Yeah, so can you just, yeah, okay. We did not go yet, actually. We are planning to go today. That's one thing that I read. But yeah, so this is something that's really everyone is looking forward to. I think I still hear ads from August 15th itself. from if you hear the radio, you can hear ads, advertisement about you can start your own shopping from August 15 itself, because those holidays you can utilize that. But the shoppings that I always remember was from earlier days as a kid. We were all wanting to buy stuff, especially the Onakodi. At that time, I did not realize that there will be money spending. We will not bother about that because it's not our money. Our parents will be spending that. But at later stages, especially once you are married and you have kids and you wanted to go for Onam shopping, then you realize that you need to be very much careful on what you are going to spend for Onam shopping, because especially we do have 2 malls now, and you can see they'll not be satisfied with the one stuff, and there will be, even if you go to the biggest shop, they won't take, I mean, even me also, I won't be satisfied with the dress that I see there, because I know there will be another shop I can go and check the collections there. So we will be always, skipping all the shops and going to the next shop, and finally we'll go to the next mall. That's what happens always. So that's what is going to happen today also, and I think it will not be completed today. So we'll be having tomorrow also. That's what how our Onam shopping is going to be. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmasters Prakash. Yeah, I agree. I went twice for Onam shopping to Lulu Mall actually. Still, it is not complete. I think we have to revisit. Okay. Arun, do you like to give it a try? The next topic?
Yes, Kavita.
Yeah, I'll share my screen just a second.
I don't know if you can come on video, that would be good.
Actually,
no issues.
Select place.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, fine.
Okay. Onakodi is. Okay. First of all, thank you, Kavita, for giving this topic. And hi all to all fellow Toastmasters. So, Onakodi is my topic is Onakodi, and when Onakodi, what comes to my mind is when Onam comes in the childhood days, we got in new clothes. We all go for a shopping, and we got clothes during the Onam days. But nowadays it is different. So we are getting paid, and so whenever we need some clothes, we will buy it. So that is the difference, and definitely this weekend we are going for a shopping, and we will purchase it. And in there are a lot what Prakash said, there are a lot of shops in our places, so it is very confusing which one we need to buy. So that's the things coming in mind when talking about Onakodi. Actually, I'm not getting any words right now what to say. So thank you.
Thank you, Arun, for putting in that effort. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Let's have another round of it. We have some more topics left. So who'd like to go next?
Probably I'll try this time, Kavita.
This is
Shajna.
Shajna. Yeah, Shajna. Just a minute. Yes, Shajna, this is your topic. Sadhya preparation at home.
Yeah, thanks, Kavita. Sadhya preparation at home. I think usually we have like 4 Onams in place, where I think the main Onam comes on the second day, that is Tiruvonam, where like everybody is focused on the main entity, that is the Sadhya. So I would say, being a foodie, I love the Sadhya, which have got like, I mean, what would say? I mean, it's the main item of the Onam, at least for me. So if it is in my family, we do celebrate Onam at, I mean, from a different, being a different religion, I think this is the only one like where we prepare like, you know, in terms of a festival. So I mean, it's not like just having the sadhya within the family itself. That is the main thing. So when the main memory comes to my mind is like that. So our neighbors used to call us like for the sadhya. That's the exciting memory for me. And so nowadays, that was the childhood Onam in terms of sadhya. And then like over a period, when it's the college sadhya, which is being organized by within ourselves itself. And then the next nowadays, like it's all in the office, like where we pay and then we'll get the sadhya from office. But it's all like we gather together and then we eat together and we celebrate. So more than the food, I would say it's a collaboration, it's a get together. So it's a nice feeling. Thank you.
Thank you, Shachna. Yeah, it is the collaboration that makes all the festivals memorable, basically. Thanks for that. Okay, who would like to go next?
I'll go. Kavita.
Yeah, Vinita. Thanks for that. Let's. Yeah, here there's a twist. Preparing sadhya in an hour.
Okay. So hello everyone. So my topic is preparing sadhya in an hour, and this is a topic in which I have no experience on. I have not prepared a sadhya till now, and I think to prepare. I think the only thing that I've made mostly out of the sadhya is the rice, I can say, and maybe the sambar which I've made just twice or thrice. So the rice and sambar I think I can make in less than an hour, but making the whole sadhya is very difficult. But I think there is another alternative, that is because Onam, since it is a festival of togetherness, I'm sure that when the Onam is there, the whole family will be together. And even I can remember in my house when there is Onam, it is my duty to make the coconut ready. So I will be the one who is grating all the coconuts. So my mom will be making all the dishes and I will be grating the coconut for all the curries and for the payasam. So that is my duty. So then I think I can, my father will be helping in cutting the vegetables or peeling the onions and all those things. So if, so I think if to prepare an sadhya in 1 hour, I think it is manageable because one out in a family, mostly one person can help with the cutting of the vegetables and peeling of them. The other person can, I mean, make the curries. One person can make the payasam and one person can make the rice. And at least if we have like a sambar and a pulisheri and a more, I think, and I think for, there are some more things like kalan and avial, which is very important. But I think if everybody helps, we can make this sadhya in 1 hour. I am little inexperienced on this topic, but I think it is really doable. Thank you.
Thank you, Vinita. Yeah, it is doable. But I think you need more than 4 gas burners actually at home. Maybe. Okay, thank you very much for that. Okay, who would like to go next?
I would like to take Kavita.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, a hypothetical question. If coconut costs 4,000 per kg,
If you say that to any Keralite, I don't know what will be the reaction. And being in 10th floor of apartment, all I could see is coconut tree. So I hardly believe that there will be a time in Kerala where coconut will cost 4,000 rupees. But as it is hypothetical, let us consider that all of them just started eating only coconut and nothing else. There is no non-vegetarian for a month. Let us say they are going to eat only coconut. So how it will be is basically I am a person who doesn't like coconut. So even though my wife always makes curry with coconut. So I usually don't like coconut. So if the coconut costs 4,000, I'll be the happiest person, because in my family nobody will go and buy the coconut. First of all, second thing, I believe that coconut may cause you some health issue, bad cholesterol, heart diseases. Not to scare you, just for the topic I'm saying. So if it prices increases, at least it will save our hospital cost. We won't get into all those diseases, and we will end up eating something else, or fine with even water, I would say. So fellow Toastmasters, always in life, something if it is costly, it means that it is so much valuable. Also, it means that nobody likes to eat. Maybe you can put it that way, or it is very rare. That's why it becomes costly. So another reason, as it is hypothetical, maybe one of the reason it can get costly is, as you know, the Kerala government is going to do many infrastructure projects. So they started laying roads and cutting all those coconut trees, and finally they end up being in the road without coconut, and they had started thinking, oh my god, we have lost all our coconut trees. And they started importing coconut, so it has become costly. So deviating away from the topic. So yes, I never, even in my life, there may be a situation where it gets costlier, as Prakash was mentioning. We'll not be happy with something, maybe our education, maybe our work, or maybe something which we don't want to do. There'll be always a situation in life where it gets so much costly, we desperately want that, but we won't get it. But I always remember one thing: there are a lot of other things which may not be known to you, which you may like, an alternative to coconut, maybe an onion or a tomato. So just skip those part and just look for alternative, which is somewhat cheaper to all those cooks out there. Thank you. Over to you, Kavita.
Yeah, thank you, Dave, for the suggestion. Maybe coconut chutneys can be replaced with onion and tomato chutneys. Sounds good. Okay, thank you for that. A few more topics. Who'd like to go next?
I can give it. Manu
Just
here.
Manu, yeah, Manu, yeah. Yes, I think you have already touched on this Onam celebration at office. Anyway.
Okay. Thanks, Toastmaster Kavita. Yeah, the topic is Onam celebration at office. I talked about it a little bit with respect to the Athapookalam last time, but in general, in our office, the main important thing that I like the most is the Onam Sadhya, where we don't cook it, we order it basically from other hotels, but it's good. It's a good occasion because we celebrated it not just with the employees, we also call the family members as well to our Onam celebration. So it's good to see all the families with the kids, right? Everybody coming together, having the Onam Sadhya in the office itself, since we are not a very big team. And right now, since because of work from home, right? I mean, a lot of people are still working from home. The numbers are less, but still we started that we'll have an Onam Sadhya later today. Last 2 years we missed it, but happy that it's going to happen later today. Just feel sorry for the people working at home. I mean, there are a lot of people who we hired in the last 2 years, outside Kerala. Before that, even those people had to work from office. So it was a good experience for them. People like coming from Delhi or Chennai, or even people from Kashmir, right? They never had Onasadhya in their life. So it was a good experience for them as well to be in the office and have Sadhya with all the team members. Yep, but we have one person from Kashmir right now, so probably she will have a very good experience. So that's one thing that I like most about the Onam celebration. Yes, there are other things like Vadamali and the cycle, not the cycle, the chair related. I don't know the name of it. So there are some activities also, that fun activities that we also do in the office. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Manu. Do we have time? There are a lot more topics.
Yeah, I think you can finish this round.
Okay, okay, yeah. So I hope everybody had a walk down the memory lane, some nostalgia hitting you and some new ideas hitting you, being hit by new thoughts, energy, everything should have happened in this session, I guess. So it is back to,
No. I said, you can continue and you can complete this route.
sorry.
I mean, in that sense.
Okay, okay. Okay, I take back all that. So who wants to go next?
Praveen, Arun.
I don't know. I have a very interesting, simple topic. Would you like to take that?
Arun, you're on mute. Okay, Praveen.
Yes, give it a try.
Yeah, sure. Your topic is Onam. Onams during college.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Kavita. This is really a good topic. So I feel like I go back to the college time. But one thing is like I studied full my college life in Tamil Nadu actually. There is no Onam functions. So I will explain how it happened in my office actually, in my last office. So that's okay, I think. So last office there, the Onam function, they will call us here Utswa. So in that Utswa, the main thing is Onam Sadhya, lunch actually. So in the Onam Sadhya, they have, we want to pay the money and we want to buy the coupon, and based on the coupon, we can eat the Sadhya in the Utswa. And the Utswa celebration will start at the morning 9 actually, in the full day celebration we have in the office. So morning 9, they will, sorry, I missed to start timing. Yeah. So in the morning 9, they will start that Utsva function, and they will start with that Chandamelam. I don't know in English that Chandamelam, and Chandamelam with some Maveli and Tiger, this kind of activities in that ground. After that, they will go, they will round the campus actually, from Infosys campus, from starting entrance to that main gate, and the gate 4, gate block 3, and the STB 4, STB 3. They will round all the places. After that, and after that, we have the lunch, Ona Sadhya. After the Sadhya, we have some functions like tug of war and some Onam like event like tug of war and that eating challenges and water drinking challenges. These kind of activities we have. So one day will be enjoyable day in my last office. Sorry, I couldn't say much more in about my college days because there is not much Onam celebration due to that other district maybe. Yeah, I think I covered all the things. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Praveen. Okay, I have a lot of topics because, but anybody would like to give a try? I'll share the topics, or we can wind up.
Arun, would you like to give it a try? Otherwise, I'll give it a try.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll go for that. Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know what the topic is.
No, it's a simple topic. My favorite paisam.
Okay, my favorite paisam. Thank you, Kavita, for this topic. Actually, my favorite paisam is what to say? Vermicelli. I don't know. I think it's in Trivandrum it will call us semia, right? I'm not sure. Okay. Actually, my mom prepared very well semia, and we are all my family members supporting on that in preparing for that. Like in coconut, we prepare that milk, and we will prepare the semia. I think I'm not sure about it, but it is very tasty, and I love it. And yesterday we had a Onam Sadhya at the office, and it was very good, and we had 3 kind of paisams, and one is semia, and it was very good. So I don't know more about this topic. Thank you.
Thank you, Arun.
Yeah.
Okay. So Manu, like, do we have time? Does anybody want to
Yeah,
pick up a topic or two?
I'll
Yes, Prakash. Here is your topic.
Yeah, so Kavita, I would like you to talk about this topic, and maybe in this topic I will talk.
Sorry, you want me to talk on that?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, so this is my favorite part of Onam. Irrespective of when it is, where it is, whether I buy Onakodi, whether I go shopping or not, we always have a sadhya. And at home, mother prepares part of it and I prepare part of it when I'm at my house. When I go to my husband's place, I have a different role. I take up cleaning the utensils. That is easier. Everybody else will prepare the food. So people don't different roles during different places actually. And there are differences between the way the sadhya is served in different parts of Kerala. So in Trivandrum, it is there is one new item called boli, which is not shown in this was not shown in that deck. So boli is something very typical, found mostly only in, I think, Trivandrum. It's not found even in Kollam, northern areas. So boli and paisam, that is what the most important thing in sadhya, as per my my judgment actually. That is my favorite part of it. And there are a few tips I can give you on how to have sadhya. Don't focus on the curries or the rice. Go for the paisams, the sweets, the and the chips and all that. Okay, the curries we make it now and then. So focus on the paisams and the boli. Okay, so with that, I like to conclude my speech. Thank you very much.
Good.
Thank you. Okay, few more topics. I'll just show you. Anybody who just feels like talking,
Yeah, I'll take one topic. Actually, our timing is 11 to 12:30. If you have topic, maybe we can go one more round. If everyone is okay. Manu, do you have time?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, then I think we can go.
Okay. Who would like to take this up? I would love Dash included in Onasadhya.
Yeah,
Prakash, you would like to take?
Yeah, sure, I'll take it. Yeah, thank you, Kavita, for that topic. When I was young, I grew up in the border. Actually, it's as part of Kerala and Toronto and Kanyakumari. So we are more aligned with how it is celebrated in Toronto. So I had always this notion that Onam is something associated with the vegetarian. That's what how I grew up. There will not be any non-vegetarian stuff in our home during Onam. So, in fact, if you look at the Sadhya also, that's how it is. It is in the picture actually. Then when I got married, I visited my in-laws for the first time, or for my first one after marriage. That's when I realized that when I went there, it was full of non-veg. I was like, no, it's not Ona Sadhya. No, it's not Ona Sadhya. I mean, you can't have non-vegetarian. That was the mindset that I had. Then I started exploring how people celebrate across Kerala, and I realized that everyone have their different, like you said, the boli and maybe the paisam. It is very part of Trivandrum. But if you look at maybe Kollam and all other areas, there are different things. That is across different districts, there will be different ways of celebrating different items. And some of the things that I would like these maybe if you take all the other districts, I would like them to take Holi as part of their Onasadya. The same way, I would like maybe, the in Trivandrum, I would like maybe the people to get that, what was that, that non-vegetarian dish as part of, especially beef and pork as part of Onasadya. That I would definitely like to have. But if you overall look at that, maybe I think we as Keralites, we have all the dishes. There is nothing eliminated from Ona Sadhya. There is no clear-cut definition of what it should have. Everything is covered. But if you go district-wise, maybe there will be a little bit variations. Maybe we can take something from Kollam. Maybe I think it's some peculiar items are there. Those kind of stuffs that we can take and we can add and maybe make it more colorful. That's what I feel. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmasters Prakash. Okay, who would like to go next? Sachana, you'd like to go?
Yes, Kavita.
Yeah, let me share. I enjoy participating in
I enjoy participating in the cultural fest like the Tiruvathirakalli. Like the girls used to come around with the Kerala saris and dance together. So it's like one tradition of Onam, which we never miss in the like during the celebration. That's a part and parcel of the celebration, be it in school, college, or like in office, that this is a must. So I mean, more than the day that we play the Tiruvathirakalli, it's before that we'll start the preparations like so that's also gives a good feeling. Like if you're in office, like it gives a good break, like from the like office work, and do the practice and finally perform in the day. So it's a nice feeling, and I think like yeah, so that is something like I would like to have like in every Onam, like it's a must, and I think it is now we're there in all the Onam celebrations, like yeah, that's it.
Thank you, Sachana. Okay, a couple of topics still left. Who'd like to go next?
Kavita, I would like to go next.
Yeah, Dev.
Seeing all the topic, I was just preparing for something like Kavita asked me how to prepare boli or how to prepare payasam. Because meanwhile, I'm Googling that how to prepare boli or how to prepare payasam. But luckily, I'm getting a topic something apart from food. So hopefully, we can speak something about apart from food. So a snake, what is this? Boat race. I think tomorrow is the event. It's starting in Alapula, and I thought I am a person who likes to go and explore all these things. I went to Jallikattu in Madurai, so I thought I am new to Kerala last 2 years, but I'm, as you know, due to COVID, this event didn't happen. So I thought I want to see this event, and tomorrow is the day it's happening in Alapula, and I told my wife, and I got a nice mare. So I thought it's not only one day, so it's an event which is spread across months for I think 2 or 3 months, and it comes to Kollam and Trivandrum, near to Trivandrum as well. So that will go some days. But what is interesting about this boat race is, can somebody tell one thing that anybody can learn from this boat race? Which will be like which we can relate to our workplace. So I don't want to waste my time. I will say
Teamwork.
that it's basically exactly the teamwork and coordination. if you see, if all of them starts rowing in different ways or different timing, the boat won't go faster. So to make sure that boat goes faster, everybody has to row in synchronization, in coordination, and at the same time. This is the first thing we can learn from that. So any teamwork, any work which we do with coordination among our team members, we can go faster and meet our target faster. And second thing I could see, there will be some people who are standing in between and maybe shouting or encouraging people. I don't know what exactly they do, but I believe they are encouraging the people or saying that don't get tired, move on, like that. And they keep on shouting. So we also want certain people like that in our team. When the morale is down, when you are about to not achieve the target, there's or fun people around our team who would really make that energy higher and push us to achieve the target. And third thing, this boat race, just because we have this event, there is a lot of water in Kerala. Just imagine they will stop boat race for once and all. And the lakes will dry up, the rivers will go out. Just to have this event, at least I know that for the next 100 river in Kerala. So all this tradition and culture which we have with us should be retained. Similarly, in our life too, which we have our own values, should be retained to move forward in life. Over to you, Kavita.
Thanks, Dave. I don't. How did you get so much of ideas? Actually, I'm just amazed. That's amazing, actually. Uh, okay. Two more topics. Three more topics, actually. These are totally different. Okay. A bit different away from Onam. To take the next topic.
I
Vinita.
can try, Kavita.
Yeah, Vinita, I'll share that. Again, the topic, it is celebration. Let me see.
Okay. This is Christmas celebration?
Yeah.
Okay. Hello everyone. So I think apart from Onam, now I have another topic that is a Christmas celebration. And Christmas is kind of one of my very, very favorite holidays. And so I think all of us look forward for Christmas. So for us, what we have is we have in the month of December. So for 25 days, we go to church every day. So right when we are kids, we have a small thing just in order to encourage children to go to church and all. If you go for every 25 days, if you go to attend the mass service, you get a day of Christmas. So because of that, children are very interested. So we go for that. And then we have a making of the crib and the Christmas tree, which is a very, very good attraction. That is something we look forward to. I think when I was in my childhood, when I used to go to Kerala, we used to make cribs with the bamboo trees. We used to cut the wood, and I mean, the elder brothers, they will cut the wood at something, and then they make us together. And all the little kids will be there. We will be arranging all the small miniatures and everything. And so that will be there. Then the Christmas tree, that is for Christmas. You can see that once the tree is lighted, it will be the grandeur of Christmas is very good. It is filled with lights, with Christmas tree, with the Christmas crib. And also another thing is a carol singing. So all of us can participate in the singing competitions, and we will be learning the Christmas songs. So that is also a lot of fun. And again, the another thing of Christmas is the food. It is cakes are the main things in our house, in all our friends' house. So we go to our friend's house, we'll be cutting the cake from there. We'll be eating cake from our house also. So there's a lot of cake, a lot of pastries, and then there's a lot of non-vegetarian food like chicken. And also for the party lovers, there is booze also, which will also increase the celebration and the happiness. So overall, Christmas is a very wonderful celebration, and it's one of my favorites. Thank you.
Thank you, Vinita. Okay, so one more topic. Anybody would like to take that? Anybody who had a sibling, who has a sibling, would love to take this topic actually.
Kavita, can you just present that topic?
Yeah, I'll show that. You want me to talk on that, is it?
How many of you want this topic to be handled by Kavita? Hello, Arun. Would you like to talk? Yeah, Kavita, I think you can.
No, Prakash. I think
Yeah.
Kavita will be the better person. Yeah.
Yeah, Kavita, you can.
Okay, so this photo brings in fond memories. One of my childhood. So I had a younger brother, and the scene was something similar. We were in Pune. So I have never seen a celebration at college or school. Whatever I have seen Onam was home and at office actually. So typically this was what we used to do while we were in Pune, Atapu. Okay, these days the same photo, the same thing we can again. I see it at home. I have two children, elder daughter and a younger son. So this is replicated again. They make Atapu. The difference I see is those days I used to make nice round atapus. These days my son designs it. Last time it was AK-47. This time I hope it's something non-violent. So he's a huge fan of all these things. So that is what I that memory that I get when I see this. Actually, I was just searching for images which I can put, and this somehow I felt quite related to this actually. So that's why I put it. And Prakash, thanks for making me say something on that. Thank you very much. Okay, so Prakash, can we wind up?
Yeah, we can.
Okay, okay. So with that, we come to the end of the Stable Topics event, and thank you everyone for participating. And it's over to our general evaluator, Manu. Manu.
Thanks, Toastmaster Kavita, for a really great session. Today, it was a different sort of a meeting, and just for the guests, right? Normally, in a Toastmaster meeting, we'll have prepared speeches. We would have icebreaker speeches and evaluations for those. But today's meeting was entirely for table topics, and Kavita did a great job, an excellent job in walking us through and getting us back to all those Onam memories. And I hope all of you enjoyed the session. Now, before I start with my evaluation, I would like to call upon our tag team members to provide their feedbacks on their specific roles. I will start with Toastmaster Dev to provide the feedback from a grammarian and our counter perspective. Over to you, Toastmaster Dev.
Thank you, Toastmaster Manu. Once again, good afternoon to the Toastmaster. Let me start with my grammarian report. So first of all, the word of the day is used by myself, Kavita and Vinita. So good round of applause for them. I think if I missed anyone, I'm sorry. So coming to the usages, some of the good usages are conduct, bring positivity, centered around Onam celebration, lot of richness, filled with colors and togetherness, revisiting the story, rooted back, lot of collaboration, part and parcel, something to look forward to. These are some of the good usages. Some of the inferior usages where we can improve, or I will also alert, maybe you can say like I will alert the speaker. Instead of saying stage is all yours, you can make it like screen is all yours. Topic given to me is like, I don't think it's like like what topic given to me. I can remember that. I could remember a lot of people you can mention as a group. From 15th itself, maybe you can make it from 15th. A neighbor call us, the better way you can neighbor invite us for Sadhya. Last office, maybe instead of that you can tell previous company. So that are some of the way you can improve your grammar. So coming to the R counter report, we had a lot of beautiful speeches on table topic. Some Rabin is flawless. He didn't have any filler words. Coming to Prakash, your filler word is you are using Muras, and table topic master Kavita. I think your troubled word is and. You use Murand. And timer and general evaluator Manu, I could not see in their speech on the role. I could not see any filler words. Myself, you know. And Vinita, I believe your troubled word is I think. Your favorite word is I think. Sachna, your word is like. I think, and I mean. All these three you are using more frequently. Prebin, so when you came for table topic, you are using so often. And Manu, when you presented your table topic speech, I could see write more often. Prakash, in your table topic speech, like that. And Arun, again, and is your filler words. So just a tip, pass and speak so that you can avoid your filler words and improve in the next speech. Thank you. Over to you, Manu.
Thanks, Toastmaster Dave, for a very detailed presentation on the feedbacks, right? And I hope all the members, including the guests, will take a note of all the feedbacks. These are areas that we could improve on, and this is the main aspect of the Toastmasters meeting. Now, the next feedback would be given by Toastmaster Praveen. This is from a timer role perspective. Over to you, Toastmaster Praveen.
Yeah, hi all. As timer, I have noted all the speakers' time, how much time they have taken. So they've taken first table topic. They've taken 2 minutes 36 seconds actually, but allowed time is 2 actually. So most of them covered within 2 minutes. Only few people Dev and second also Dev and Arun actually take minimal time actually. Minimum time is so here Arun take only 45 seconds and they again take more than 2 minutes. All others has been covered within 1 to 2 minutes. This was my overall report as a timer I have showed here. Over to Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Praveen, for the detailed timer report. Thanks for the tag team members for providing the detailed feedback on the timer, grammarian, and the R counter rule. Let me come back to my part on giving a general evaluation on our meeting today. So the meeting started on time. It was great to see the members join, especially during this time. Most of the companies would be having Onam celebration and people would be traveling for Onam leaves, but good to see a good amount of members and also guests joining today's meeting and spending time. When the meeting started, President gave the opportunity for our guests to introduce themselves, and that was good to see. I think Vinita joined later, but yeah. So the tag team members also explained their role very well with the presentation as well. Thanks, Dave, for doing a dual role. Normally we get like 3 members doing 3 different roles, but Dave did two different roles. It is very challenging because you have to look at even one role is challenging because you have to look at a lot of aspects in that role. But doing a dual role is really challenging. Thanks for taking that initiative and taking the dual role. It was good to see the word of the day put in chat, even though I myself did not use it. But it was good to see the word of the day in chat, including the meaning and the usage as well. From a table topics perspective, so today was specifically for table topics, and did a really good job in collecting the different topics, Onam related topics, and engaging and having a very engaging discussion today. It was also a fun session, right? When we look at all the topics, there were good amounts of fun that was also incorporated into the meeting. One probable suggestion that I would give to Toastmaster Kavita would be like when you are talking about table topics, right? So for the benefit of the guests, you could probably speak a couple of sentences on the benefits of table topics. We know it is impromptu speaking. They have to, I mean, everybody has to think on their feet and speak at that moment. There is a little bit of planning and listening. So probably you could give some insights on the benefits of table topics, which would be really good for the guests who are joining us. I believe the members already know the benefits of it. Coming to the speakers, they've started off. It is always good for a member to start talking because a guest might not know how to talk when given a table topics, right? So it was good to see the initiative from Dev to volunteer and speak about the first topic, right? So that gave a good glimpse for the guests to understand, okay, how to talk about the topic, and for how long as well, right? So that was good to see, Dev. Vinita's excellent, taking up multiple topics, talking about Mahabali, preparing the Sadhya. Great to hear the story of celebrate Onam. One thing I feel is you could probably work on the rate of speech. It was a bit high. I think for us Indians, it might be okay, but yeah, it might be good in general to look at your rate of speech, probably reduce it a little bit. Other than that, yeah, I didn't see much issues. Shajna, good first attempt, talking on topics. You took multiple topics after that, so thanks for volunteering. I think that is the first thing in anything, right? I mean, if you're taking up an initiative, that is the first battle that is won. After progress, whatever you make. So that was good to see, both from Shajna and Arun. Arun, initially there was a hesitation, but good to see that you came back and you did couple of speeches as well, right? So this is a good environment for people to talk, get the feedback, right? So there is no negative things as well, right? So it was good to see guests coming in and talking. Prabin, good job adding some fun element while he was talking too. So, but I felt that the first speech you could have utilized a little more time. I think you ended up probably within 1 minute or 45 seconds, but you could have taken good amount of time for the first speech. But the second speech you took good time, right? Prakash, as usual, yeah, he did a really good speech on shopping, right? An important aspect about Onam. So yeah, good to see that as well. Now, from a feedback perspective, the tag team did a really great job. Very detailed feedbacks from both Dev as well as Prabin. I hope all the members and the guests take this feedback in a constructive way. I know changes are not easy, but we can probably try doing small changes, and then it'll add up, and we'll be a better ourselves after some time. One general perspective from a speech perspective is, I mean, turn on your cameras, right? Use hand gestures while you speak. I think that will also add. But right now we are all in Zoom, but I mean, when you are in person, when you incorporate that habit, probably that will help when you're speaking live to a person, right? To also incorporate some hand or those sort of moments as well while you're speaking. So that's my report from a general evaluator perspective. Over to you. I think it's to Toastmaster Kavita, just to wrap it up and then give it to our president.
Yeah, thanks, Toastmaster Manu. Glad to know that everybody has enjoyed the session, and thanks for the report, detailed report. I'm sure everybody has taken it in a constructive way, and it's over to Toastmaster Prakash.
Thank you, Kavita. I was just sending that voting link. Could you please take a moment to vote for the best role takers and speakers today? Yeah. So, thanks everyone for the wonderful meeting. We had a really wonderful meeting, especially, it brought back us. One thing that I observed was it brought back us the memories. It was nostalgic. That's what I feel. So everyone kind of felt connected to the topic that was given. So with that, I would also hear from the guest what they think about the meeting. Arun and Sajna, if you can take a moment to tell us what you think about this meeting, that would
Yeah, hi Prakash. Maybe I'll start. Actually, it was a really good experience. Like, though I got like a block like for the first time, because the reason being like we do talk English during office. Like, I mean, we have chances to speak English, but then that's all like related to work, like status update and all, where we can handle. But this is really a good experience for me, like, to think out of the box and speak about a topic. For me, I'm really looking forward to the next session where I can see like improve and it was, I mean, thank for all the Toastmasters here who volunteered the section. It was so structured, and then there was no delay or lag. Like, I mean, we handled it. I mean, it was a good session for me, good session and experience for me. So yeah, thank you, and probably in the next session we'll have the same.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Sajna. Happy to hear actually. So Arun, would you like to take a moment to give your feedback?
Yes, even I of course say what Sajna said. Actually, we used to speak in English. We'll discuss in work status and all those things. But if I'm getting some topic in between or someone giving some topics, I'm not able to speak, but because I'm not getting some way. But here, all the Toastmasters and including Sajna, very speaks very fluently, and they are getting it. So actually, I want to do something like that. I want to learn. So I'm interested in that as well.
Okay.
It was
Yeah,
a wonderful
Arun.
session. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Arun and Sajna. Maybe you can stay back after the meeting and we can talk about what is the next step on that.
Yeah, sure. I do that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So one point that I wanted to tell you is actually, Arun and Sajna, I think there is no problem with your English as such. So you might have know by now. You did speak really well, actually. In fact, the first topic I forgot to say thank you, but Aruna and Sajna, I think you said that. So there is the way you approached the topic was also good, and you did really well, actually. So that's a big thing, and how you handle the topic also. I think Manu has given on the detailed report on that. One thing that I wanted to talk today is about. So I had a training yesterday. It's about personal branding, actually. How you can brand yourself. So as part of that, there is one thing that the trainer was kept on insisting. Was about there are 4 things that keep us basically staying away from branding us or promoting us as a brand. One is actually shame. So what we always we are afraid what others think about us, actually what I don't have anything to speak about. And the second is actually ego, and the third is limiting beliefs, and the fourth is actually fear. So these are all the 4 things that they have said. So all the things that is stopping us from speaking, or that is stopping us from taking up a role or something like that, that can be grouped under these 4 things. And it's really hard to break away from these and improve on yourself. But the thing that you need to understand is actually it's all comes into a single thing. It's how much you are experienced. The more you are experienced in a situation, the less you are afraid, the less you are shameful, the less you are your limiting beliefs will be going to be. So that's what exactly that you'll be getting at Toastmasters. So it is a platform that gives you an opportunity to learn how to organize a meeting in a structured manner, how you can put the agenda, and how you can stick with that agenda and cover everything in that time frame. So that's the organizational perspective. The second thing is about you can talk about impromptu topics, thinking on your feet, and give a speech about certain topic. That might help you when you are having a conversation with the customer. So that's the second part. The third part is actually prepared speeches. So prepared speeches basically gives you an opportunity to talk about a particular idea, maybe the things that you are passionate about, or maybe something that you want to research and learn about. So that basically helps you when you are presenting some ideas to your top management or something like that. Again, one more thing is actually when we are introducing, basically we introduce the speaker with an introduction. So that's also something that you can take these skills in multiple walks of your life, your professional and personal life. That's what this platform as such gives you. The benefit that you will get out of this, you can use it across in your personal and professional life. So with that note, I would like to conclude this meeting. And thanks once again, all of us, for joining this meeting. And thanks, Kavita, for taking the role and having a wonderful meeting. Thank you. And we can stay back and we can discuss. I'll officially close this meeting. Thank you.